Citizens, we have a problem. Here it is. On the 20th of May 1965, last year, one Dr. C.V. Keller was appointed sole commissioner for the Commission of Inquiry into the marketing of petroleum products of Trinidad and Tobago. Intense competition between the wholesalers of petroleum products has developed, and this gave rise to what Dr. C.V. called the hot gasoline war. Following year, another commission is set up, led by Justice Kalyan, and he identifies three elements which are bringing a highly explosive situation to boiling point: the senior factory inspector, petroleum dealers, marketing companies. Now, the senior factory inspector is my boss. I am the clerical officer in the department of the factory inspector. We grant these licenses. And I have noticed some pieces of paper, application for licenses which came in a long time ago, hanging around in drawers. I have had to label them in between because he never touches them. And I'm not sure what to do. But I remember Dr. C.V. after his commission saying, there is so much dirty linen to be washed that I'm afraid that this commission does not have the laundry machinery to clean them. Yes, the dirty linen is in the factory inspector's drawers. And now that Justice Keatley Cock is appointed to another commission, he is saying, let justice be done, though the heavens fall. It is for all loyal citizens to come forward and see that justice is done, whatever the cost. Citizens, let me tell you, I believe that my boss, the senior factory inspector, Mr. T. Laporta, is playing one oil company against the other. I am now annoyed because I am convinced that he is selling official secrets which belong to the people. I must heed the call. Money can't buy me. I want respect. The administration and the Ministry of Labour usually obtains high posts with the oil companies, and I know that my boss, Mr. T, is now negotiating for a high post right now. So what should I do? Citizens! Should I heed the call and appear before the commission and tell them everything I know? Well, I testified. Yes. For 7 days. And on the fourth day I rose to reveal the names of certain individuals who were involved in the gas station racket. Look, I have it right here. The report of the Commission of Inquiry. I have it right here. Yes. Let me see. Page 11, part 2. Factory Inspectorate, section 6. Right. Let me read it for you. The clerical officer was Miss Jean Miles, first-class clerk. Miss Miles testified before the commission, and quite apart from alleging that blah, 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 let's get to detain them up. Right. I don't want the persons whose names I call not to feel it is anything personal. Some of these people I know very well. Some in my capacity as first-class clerk, junior officer. I am telling the truth. God knows that. I said I was going to call names and tell you all, but I also said I don't want these gentlemen to feel it is anything I have against them. It is the principle and policies I am talking about. Those mentioned were given preferential treatment by Mr. T, and this uncontrollable erection of gas stations led certain gas stations using the use of gimmicks in order to sell their gas. No man is above the law for me. My father exposed the Cara Dam racket, and I will expose the gas station racket. I am no respecter of persons. And let me read, yes. Let me read what the report says about my allegations against these men, particularly Mr. T. Laporta himself, who I charge had resorted to malpractices in exercise of his function as senior factory inspector. And I quote, "These allegations allegations, incidentally, were supported at the inquiry by independent evidence, both direct and documentary. And what is worse, the man get the Ministry of Labour, my ministry, to take steps against me. Let me tell you what he do. I'm going to tell you what he do. It right there in the report. Let me read it for you. 1. She was given an extremely poor confidential report. 2. Her annual increment was dropped. 3. She was eventually transferred from the factory inspectorate. I am still angry. I am still angry. I don't care about any promotion. I don't care about any civil service job anymore. I'm on my way out. They treated me like a dog and I will leave like a dog. I am still angry. Had an administration which hounded me, a junior officer, for so many years to knowingly protect a senior officer. When since 1961 I have been victimized. Since that year, I have not received my vacation leave due me. Since 1962, I have not received my passage grant. Since 1963, my salary has been frozen. And this is the 5th year I have been bypassed for promotion. Everything I have faith and confidence in is going the wrong way. I am a rebel, but not for the sake of being a rebel. I am an individualist, but always subject to correction. I am a harsh but constructive critic even of myself. And I have the ability to laugh at myself. No. This thing has gone too far. Jean Miles cannot turn back now. I want respect. If things are against you, always remember God is with you. Sorry. I had a dream. I dreamt I was in Joan of Arc's nightmare. And 1 minute I was Joan, and then in the next, I wasn't. But by Monday morning, she appeared in a Juve band. Miss Miles, the woman of the world. Father bus Coradam rocket died. I bus gas station rocket suffered. You covered up the rocket, why? And you live in sweet. I gave 15 years of honorable service for nothing. Is this your morality? Yes, citizens. She hit the hard road walking. She joined the Black Power March. She joined citizens from Shantytown, St. Helena, Five Rivers, Caroni, Couva, all the hot spots to demand better living conditions, proper living conditions. Little Sharon followed her through the streets and mocked her, but steel band boys covered with buckets of mud chased them away, and with music drifted her to the hills on tassa drums. Ooh. The music turned the young boys into tall trees. Phew, that's a relief. Because there was talk of rape. Yes, there's always talk of rape where women are concerned. Or so the controversy goes. Movelang, in Mirama nightclub, in the Rock, in San Fernando, in Kitchener Calypso tent. Give me some music, DJ. Have a song. honesty, because I'm born right here and I grow right here, and to talk out loud I have no fear. Everybody